There are a lot of people that are underneath of some type of love spell to the point where they cannot even come up and see how much they are being taken advantage of and how much they are losing themselves underneath of the spell. There's a lot of counterfeit people out there trying to put you in a relationship, a situationship, whatever it is, to have a gain for their own selfish needs. There are a lot of individuals that are underneath some type of love spell with counterfeit people that are trying to take ownership over them and have them do whatever they want to do. And I'm speaking on this because I myself have seen this. I am seeing this. I don't speak on what I have not seen. You may not like what I'm saying, but I'm speaking on what I have seen and what is actually being pointed out to me, that it's counterfeit individuals that are out there. You may have been wanting and praying for an individual to be your significant other, but at what cost? These individuals that are not all the way together themselves, or they're young in spirit and young in mind, are basing what they want from you off of what they can gain from you and how they can maneuver you and manipulate you to the point where you're doing stuff and you're seeing yourself in a way that you never thought possible, but it's a negative version of yourself. It's a version that should not be, that you always said you would not be that way. But now that you're in that situation, you're not even knowing that you're under a spell. And there are people out there in these counterfeit worlds that will take advantage of people based off of where they are. And they could care less because they want to make sure they get the glory versus you knowing who you are and you giving the glory to God. It's really, honestly, it's really, really sad because how you're seeing yourself is not how the world is seeing yourself. It's like you're not finding something safe to do. You're finding something, you're engaging in something that is not safe. And you're finding yourself, hopefully it's not too late, you can find yourself in a situation years down the line, or hopefully sooner than that you have a wake-up call and you see that this person or this situation is not healthy for me, and you step out of it. Because when people are being taken advantage of through the counterfeit spirit, they usually have a primary source where they're getting their resources from, so that they can feed into that person that they want to take advantage of and have that spell over, so they can constantly continue to get what they want, mold you the way they want you, have you think their ideas are great, their plans are great, everything that they say is grand, and everything everybody else says doesn't make any sense. It is definitely a counterfeit type of season out there, and you guys have to be, you gotta be on notice. You gotta be aware of this. There's some people out there that are really hurting. There's some people over there that they think they're grown in their maturity level when it comes to being in a situation, but ultimately they're just causing themselves to fast forward the hurt and the pain into another person because they don't know where they want to be at, or they're still growing themselves. But there's a lot of counterfeit love spells out there. So you guys just, stay on guard, stay in your word. Psalms 91 over you. Ask for discernment and wisdom. Do not go against your discernment and wisdom. When it sounds like or it looks like it doesn't fit, or everything that you're trying to do when you're in that situation, that person kind of goes left, or you're starting to see that you're becoming depleted, but they're becoming maximized, and they're gaining what they want to get, and you're losing what you know you really don't want to lose. Think about the situation. Listen to the people around you, because the people around you could be talking life into you and trying to help you, because you're not seeing how far gone you're into the counterfeit relationship. And it can come in any form. Like, there are just some people out there that just do not care. That Jezebel spirit is out there. That counterfeit individuals that are out there, they want their own gains, and they'll go through any means necessary to get their own gains. They don't care how you feel. they don't care. They don't care how you feel afterwards. Right now, it sounds good because you're being fed everything that you want to hear from this counterfeit spirit. But that counterfeit spirit does not care. It wants to make sure it's getting life out of you and getting life into themselves. So in order to do that, they have to take your dreams, your hopes, your goals, your life, everything, your ambitions out of you and put it into them, and then having them think that's actually what you want when really you don't want that. Or it sounds like you want it, but when you look down the line, you don't know whether or not you're going to be capable of doing that. And it's not about, they'll have you believing that people don't believe in you. When people do believe in you and there's so much of a belief in you, they see that you're ruining your life based off of a counterfeit situation and a love spell. So I just felt the need to put this word out there. I really hope you guys are enjoying these words, but you know, like I said, be on guard with how the spirit is moving. That Jezebel spirit, that spirit of counterfeit is out there, and you don't know it until you, just like when people use counterfeit money, they don't know they're using it until they have a special machine or a marker to see whether or not it's marked up. You're not gonna be able to see this with these people because they're just like regular people and regular spirits, so you don't know it. But you'll know it when you start losing things and you start losing yourself. You start losing who you are while you're with another person. You'll completely conform to how they want you versus how you should be. So be mindful of that counterfeit spirit. That love spell is out there. It's out there. It's out there just looking for someone to prey on. So, you know, if you're going to be a person of your heart, that's fine. Guard your heart. Guard your heart, because if you don't guard your heart, somebody else will guard it. Guard your heart and allow your mind to be a part of your heart when you're moving throughout this realm that we're in. Because if you're not all the way there and you're in balance, boom, that's when it comes. Be balanced. Ask for God to balance you and ask God what you're doing. Is what I'm doing right now, is this right? Or show me, you know, I know a lot of people like to ask for signs, like he'll show you it, or he could be showing it to you very little in these like subliminal signs, like these little bit of signs, like, oh yeah, I see this, I see that. He could be showing it to you, but you could be ignoring it. And ignoring it, it can lead to a bigger version of like, hey, I'm giving you a sign, pay attention to this. You're ignoring what I'm telling you to do. This is not what you should be doing. So it's out there. That spirit is out there. Counterfeit, Jezebel, and those love spells. People are literally doing that so they can get their gains based off of what they want. So, like I said, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. Keep the comments clean. If they are not clean, they will be removed. But I appreciate everybody commenting in the comments and, you know, encouraging one another within the comments. I really appreciate that. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm so thankful and grateful for you guys enjoying these encouraging videos. And until next month, I will see you guys later. Bye.